What's up, you guys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the fam. How are you guys doing? So we're gonna just wait for a few people to get here, and then we're gonna go straight into topic. Do some breath work, same as usual. Oh, hey, babe. Hey, TamaRa. Thank you for being here as always. Feel free to, TamaRa, feel free to ask questions about anything you'd like. As always. When you got in here, I already felt the vibe change to a really good vibe. I mean, I already felt like you were here, but well, as well. So anybody that's here, feel free to ask questions while we wait for a few people to get here. I was inspired to talk about simulation theory today. I wanted to continue from yesterday because yesterday I went more with my intuition, and I felt the need to do a collective reading for everybody. So I did a collective reading for two piles. I did it one for Lilith and one for Lucifer, one for Ruby, a ruby pyramid that I gave to Lilith, and then I have a piece of labradorite, it's over there, that I gave to Lucifer. So that used a lot of my energy. Let's just let's be real. So today I'm going to get more into the simulation and how you can work with the simulation to create your own reality. And then as well, experiences that I've had understanding this simulation and this matrix, either from my own perspective, when I got into galactic shamanism and working with a lot of interdimensional beings, as well when I was brought into working with the Goetia and different daemons, such as Belial or Belial, um, as well working with Hecate. Many of these beings all have different perspectives on the universe. And when you work with Satan, when you work with Belial, when you work with your own daemon, you'll get different understandings that will help you to piece or stitch together the overall bigger picture of what the universe is. But we do live in um a simulated universe and a holographic reality, I guess you could say. Hey, what's up? What's up, Fanati Comdu? What's up, fam? I saw you on I've seen you lately. That's what's up. Glad to see you here, Fanati. As well, Starlight. What's up, fam? I like that. Just Starlight. I feel like you Starlight, you remind me of like a comic book character, like Starlight. Like just like really cool name. I feel like that's like the emanation of your daemon, right? Starlight. I feel like that energy gives you power. Hope you guys had a good day. Yeah, my day's been beautiful. I hope you've been having a beautiful day, Starlight. So we got three people so far. We got Fanati, Mastering Spirit with Tamara, Starlight. Oh my gosh, Starlight. Oh my gosh. I'm done, Starlight. I'm out. I'm out. No, I'm joking. That makes so much sense. Okay, it's a play on Light Bearer and Morning Star. Okay, I like that. That's dope. Doing Lucifer proud. The light, you are a light bearer. You are a torch bearer. Know that you are paving the way forward, and they are your guiding light, and they are lighting your torch. So know you are being empowered by the trident or by the torch, you could say. Let's pull a tarot card of the day, guys. Okay, I just had a reading and they're saying to throw the wealth cards, keep the wealth card out. We're going to keep the fortune card out as well, they're saying. So those are heavy energies of the day. Then we're going to keep on moving, keep on going. It's actually almost 222 right here, so I have a rule. I got to do 222. I got to do push-ups when it's 222. Okay. There's a few cards. We got Prince of Cups in reverse. This is the Lucifer energy card for me. Okay, so a lot of us are not embracing our magic. We are not embracing the emotions of ourself. It's only by embracing your emotions and tapping into the emotions that you can even become a powerful witch or powerful sorcerer, a powerful shaman. Because the thing is, you have to be able to go into your shadow. The more that you've went into your own shadow and you've deconditioned yourself, the less things can control you. So the more that you have control over yourself from not controlling, but more so rather doing the work, the more that you do the work, the more that you are able to control your energy. The more you are able to control the outcome. This is why shadow work is so important. Knight of Discs came up again. You guys are protected by these energies. Know that they are, like I was just saying before. I decided to pull cards. Oh, you're right, 222. You're right, 222. I gotta do. Okay, guys, we gotta do push-ups. Girls, if you want to do it, we gotta do squats. If you want. So a good way to do squats is like this. Yeah, I know it seems easy, but you do 30 of those, your glutes are on fire, no joke. So I'm gonna do push-ups. I'm gonna do like, let's go with 54 push-ups. I'm gonna do 54 push-ups. I'll be back. Then we'll do breath work. Okay. I did either 64 or 74. I stopped. I stopped. Okay. So if we live in a holographic universe, if we live in a simulated reality, I'll thank you on that. If we live in a simulated reality, this means that we can affect the matrix. King Paimon. You guys hear the sirens, right? This means that we affect the matrix with our minds. That's something that they don't want you to know. Who's they? Who gives a fuck? There's something suppressing you. Um Fanati, I think you know what it is. So you should do breath work with us and you can cleanse it during the breath work. So if we live in a simulated matrix, a simulated realm, then this means by embracing your imagination, you can actually evolve yourself. So I can either do 74 push-ups and physically do them, or I can imagine them within my mind, me doing the push-ups and endlessly doing them. I can do like 2,000 in my mind, right? Yesterday, I could only do 45 push-ups in one go. And then today, after visualizing it a few times yesterday, I told myself, "You know what? I'll do 54." Oh, that's beautiful, Fanati. Yeah, that breath work, and even tuning into the lives will really help you with cleansing your energy because we evolve every live stream. So even now we're more powerful energetically from what we've learned. So by me imagining and visualizing into my reality, me doing the push-ups, I actually become stronger by just imagining, by just visualizing, but I have to feel as if I'm doing the push-ups, right? So even right now, I'm simulating it, but my muscles are still moving. So if you actually know that there's no difference between the mind and the body, because the mind is the all and the universe is mental, the Hermetic axioms. The all is mind and the universe is mental, right? The all is mind and the universe is mental. The all is mind and the universe is mental. The all is mind and the universe is mental, right? So if the all is mind and the universe is mental, then that means your mind created your body. So your body is a ramification of your mind. Your mind is projecting your body. Yes, it is a physical substance, but if we live in a simulated reality, then this means that our reality is not made up of matter, but it's made up of particles. So if it's made up of particles or waves, right? Particle waves, waves, then that means that it's not physical. So when you think that there's a wall, there actually is no wall. The only solidification of it is that which you perceive it to be. So if you want to put your hand through a wall, it's a lot easier than what people think, but it's more training. You have to decondition your mind to stop believing that the wall is even there. You have to see as if you know that the wall is not there, and then your hand would move through. But again, that's very advanced. That's very advanced psychic knowledge there. But if we were to bring it down a level, when you are manifesting, when you are doing push-ups, right? When you realize that the physical body is just a avatar of the mind, then you can manipulate your physical body with using your mind. So, what's a way that I can manipulate my physical body using my mind? By visualizing myself doing push-ups. It's actually proven as a psychological rule for one 80% mind, 80% psychology, 20% effort. So this means by the laws of the universe, if I imagine and visualize myself doing something, then I'm actually physically doing it because the mind cannot perceive. The subconscious mind, if you have removed enough of your ego, cannot perceive a difference. It cannot perceive a difference between what you imagine and what you actually physically experience. That's why emotion is so powerful when imagining and visualizing, and emotion is so powerful with what we go through in our life because it's our emotion, it's the feeling in which creates the reality. You could be looking at a sunset and be depressed. So you're like, "Oh wow, that sunset. Sunset's fucking stupid. I hate the sun." And that's because you feel that way. What in your reality is reflecting the sunset the sunset being shitty? You know what I mean? There's people like that are so fucking mad with themselves and like everything is shit in their life that they just project it onto such beautiful things, and then they either ruin their own life, other people's lives, or they just turn beauty into, like, they destroy beauty. When the whole point of this life is to live a beautiful existence, is to witness beauty, take in beauty, to love, to explore, adventure, know yourself, travel, become your greatest version. That's truly what this life is for. And we overthink it and we build it up into being such different things, into being things that are so expanded outside of us to the point that we try to conquer or control everything. When at the end of the day, we just want love. We just want to flow with the universe and be in unity and oneness. And from that, we feel good. So if you do feel depressed in this simulation, in this reality, you feel your mind is warping you, know that you are the one creating all of this. So the moment that you realize that you are creating all of it, you are now taking that back into your hands as the observer, realizing the ego, right, is in the ego is an ice cube. Once you melt the ice cube of your mind and you turn it into water, right? Raise your Kundalini. The ego is an ice cube. It's formless. It's water into gas. Once you remove or dissolve the ego, then you can see the reality in which you were meant to be. You remember this. You know this. It was when you were a kid, right? You played a video game for the first time and you're like, I'm going to be pro in video games, right? And maybe you didn't become pro, but you became a streamer. Some people will continue the things, maybe it's not the same thing that you were meant to continue as a kid throughout your whole life, but in some way it's those things that shaped you as a kid that formed you into who you are now. It's the clarity that you had before this world corrupted you. It's the clarity that you had before life tried to mold you into what it wanted you to be. It wanted you to be a slave. It wanted you to be a drone. It wanted you to get a degree. It wanted you to go to high school. It wanted you to obey your parents. It wanted you to obey the government. It wanted you to pay taxes. It want endless things life keeps asking of us, draining of us, taking from us. But does life ever, and I don't mean life, I just mean the simulation, right? The things around us. But does this simulation ever give back? Right? You have to have faith in yourself and your path. And then the moment that you have faith, the moment that you know who you are and who you're meant to be, then you are like the hero on your journey and life co-creates with you, endlessly giving to you abundance, wealth, love, all because you chose to do one thing: follow the path. Through following the path, we find purpose. Through finding purpose, we create community. Through creating community, we notice that we're bettering lives, we're helping people, we're saving lives. And then we start to feel good. It's good to help people. I mean, not everyone's always going to help you, right? So you have to be there for yourself before being there for other people. But once you know that you are overflowing with abundance, give. And as you give, know that you are receiving. When you give money, you might not always get money, right? Oh, I'm gonna give $5. I hope I get 10,000. It might not always be like that, right? But it's the more that you understand the transmutation, right? Wouldn't we pay for a service, whether it be whether it be a music class, college, a guitar teacher, a tarot card reading, a consultation, right? We give money, we give an exchange of monetary value for wisdom. Everyone's always looking at the physicality of life and what the physicality brings, but they don't realize it's the energetic nature of who you are. When you leave this realm and the source is like, hey, so what you do with your life? and you're like, yo, I amassed millions of dollars. I got 32 supercars. I got endless bitches, bro. God, you want like 7 bitches? You let me live, go back to life, bro. I'll give you 7 bitches. I'll give you my 32 supercars. God's just like, bro, you didn't understand the experience. You didn't get it. Like, it's not to amass monetary gain. It's okay to amass that. It's okay to amass that. Master reality, master the simulation. Osho owned 13 BMWs, or was it Rolls? I'm so sorry, Rolls Royces, even more high end. Um, but at the same time, understand what is reality, understand what is real, and because what is real will prosper once you leave this simulation, once you leave this game, and then at some point, everything else will fade away. So once you die and you black screen, what did you create within the mind of reality? Did you know yourself? Did you discover yourself? Who are you and who are you meant to become? Did you awaken your daemon? Did you embrace magic? Did you do rituals? Did you have fun? Did you love? Did you experience? Did you eat good food? We come here for the experience, and everyone forgets, and they get sad and they get depressed and they all want to kill themselves. And they forget the whole point is to show you to love, that you have to love yourself. Don't just introspectively reflect on yourself endlessly. That's suicide. Even in Buddhism, Buddhists, monks know that you don't just reflect on yourself without self-love. You have to love yourself. You have to love who you are. You have to love who you're meant to become. And it's through loving yourself that you awaken who you are. So it's through the love and the introspection, right? That we become powerful. That's how you raise your vibration. How do you raise your vibration from nothing? You create a feeling from nothing. You start to love yourself. If no one's going to love you, you have to love you. You have to love yourself. No one's coming to save you. No one's going to pull you out. No one's going to do anything for you. No one's going to give you a business. No one's just going to give you money. No one's going to just give you love. You have, and if someone does give you love, then that truly means that you are loving yourself, because other people can't love you if you don't love you. So if other people are saying that they love you, then you should start to love yourself. You should know that you are loved, right? So if you're loved, then you have to feel love. It's a refractory nature of the universe, of this matrix, of this realm. By being in alignment with your path, by embracing and following your purpose, your destiny, this is what brings love into your life. This is what brings joy. I met with a client the other day, and or yesterday, and he was going, I'm not going to say names or anything, but he was going through a lot. And he didn't know what he was going through, and I had the answers, and I was able to give him, I couldn't give him too much time, but I had 15 minutes that I was able to spare, like for free and everything, like just talking to him for a minute. He's like, "Hey bro, dude, know this 15 minutes changed my life. Like, no joke, you saved me, dog." And I mean, I'm not saving it. I don't know if those were his words exactly at the end, "You saved me," but he said these 15 minutes changed my life. I remember that, and that hit me hard, because the thing is, that's what this experience is about. I honestly truly believe that. I honestly truly perceive that. It's about love. It's about being there for one another. Not everyone's going to know this. Not everyone's going to get this, but we're being tested by the gods. That's the whole nature of this reality. I learned that from a friend. I learned that from Eli Mercury, or Eli Aaron. Shout out to Eli Aaron's channel. Really good magician, really good sorcerer. He knew his shit, guys. Go study up. Go study up on that. But he even kind of showed me, well, we channeled kind of together, but he showed me and channeled through thought that that's the whole nature of this reality. One second, I'm hearing planes. The whole nature of this reality is to love yourself, is to love one another and grow. Once you understand that, you evolve. Through love, we evolve. We don't need all this warfare. We don't need all this pain. And I'm not just trying to sound like a white lighter or a love and light, love and light, love and light. I'm not. I'm a being of immense darkness, and even I know that we should love each other. Right? Like that, and that's funny because people will think that I don't love people because I'm a Satanist. Bro, you work with Satan, you couldn't love people. Like that's what Christians think as they thump their Bible against their fucking head trying to understand reality. And it's just like the other day, like it was so funny. Some Jehovah's Witnesses, they were like 16-year-old girls going around house to house, like trying to convert people. And I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? And then I guess one of them stubbed their toe and like was bleeding a little bit. Oh, I just realized the symbolism. That was probably Belial. And they came to my house and they're like, oh, we're like Jehovah's Witnesses, and we're just like the praising the word. And like, do you have a band-aid? And it's funny because I was like, I didn't know if I had any, but I was like, I assume I did. So I was like, yeah, give me a minute. And I didn't they asked if I wanted to hear their message. I didn't really care. I didn't say anything, but I gave them the band-aid and I was on my way. So they were Jehovah's Witnesses, but I was a Satanist. I work with Satan. So like air quotes, people would be like you're a bad person because you're this, but yet someone thinks they're good because they read the Bible. That makes no sense. That's actually pretty insane. But I gave them a band-aid. Out of all people, a Satanist gave them a band-aid. Because that's what I believe at the end of the day is just when someone comes your way, help them. If we all did that, honestly, the world would be a better place. That's why I do these live streams, guys. Like you guys come my way, I'm able to help you out. Like like it's beautiful, it's perfect. Like I could just be another streamer just fucking jerking off eating Doritos and drinking Mountain Dew, playing video games, yelling at my stream saying, "You guys are fucking stupid." Okay, cool. So, let's look at a little bit of chat first. Yeah, bro. I used to. Oh my god, dude, dude. I used to be so. Nathan, what's up, fam? What's up, fam, bro? I used to be so bad. I used to be so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Yes, Satan is. Yeah, literally, Satan is one of the most loving beings. Thank you, Tamara, for saying that. Actually, I'm gonna say what I experienced, and then I'm gonna read Tamara's comment. So what I experienced was I felt Hecate with them. So me being Hecate, me working with Hecate, loving Hecate, literally I felt like that was like my coven. That was like people of my coven coming my way and I was enlightening them. I didn't have to spit my word. I didn't have to say anything. Oh, I didn't have to say hail Satan for for me to give them the love and the energy of Hecate for Hecate to be with them. So I looked at it even as Hecate handing them the band-aid. Um, and in the same way, Hecate and Satan, Lucifer, these beings, associating it. Now, this is what Mastering Spirit with Tamara said. Satan is one of the most loving beings. He gives truth, which, in my opinion, is a high form of love. Yes, truth, endless truths is the highest emanation of love because when you love something or someone, you're gonna want to wake them up. You're gonna want to tell them their truths. That's the most love you could give at the end of the day. I could be on here spewing illusions. I mean, all truths are but half truths. So you can anything that I say, feel free to discern and divine into. But other than that, I try to give you my truths. I try to be a Satan. This is how I view the universe. I'm able to do magic. I wish to teach you guys magic. That's how I do it. And I do and I never realized thank you. Actually, Starlight, you're so right. I never thought of love that way. Thanks, Tamara. I literally just I awakened the same realization that you just did, Starlight. Oh my gosh, like that is the highest form of love, truly, is to give wisdom and try to liberate others and wake them up. Lucifer, um, was it you, Tamara, that divined this? I don't even remember. But me and Tamara were talking, and it's about Lucifer. Lucifer is trying to get to the next level of ascension, and the only way that he can get to the next level and ascend and help us even further is by helping. He has a karmic debt or a tie to us being in the physical. That's also why a lot of watchers chose to descend so that they could uplift. Like when you think of like the watchers coming down to mate with women, oh yeah, I'm trying to bust a nut, dude. I'm just trying to fuck. I'm just trying to fuck. Look at that hottie. That hottie. 7 bitches. I got 7 wives. Nah, it's not. It wasn't like that. They saw the women being suppressed, right? You can even look at the story of Adam and Eve, or Adam and Lilith, and then they replaced Lilith with Eve. But Adam and Eve, Eve is a sub. Eve is like a sub woman. The thing is, the Watchers saw how the women were being suppressed. So on the by the direction of Hecate, I'm assuming, as well as Sephiron's, in some ways. Shout out to Primal Craft. Again, I'm not an initiate, but just want to throw this book out there. I will link the book. Actually, Tamara, if you can link the book, please, that'd be dope. But this is a really good book that actually describes the fall of Atlantis in it that book, as well as the series by Mark Allen Smith. Shout out to Mark Allen Smith. Thank you for all that you do, and as well bringing forward such a beautiful and lovely book. Um, there's immense truth and immense wisdom within this book. That's why I'm shouting it out. This is one of the only pieces I use to honestly connect to Hecate. If it's not for like research or lore, this is truth. This is like truth of Hecate. Um, so but it was on the guidance of, I assume, Hecate and Sephiroth's that the Watchers then descended down to the women, right? Just like now, there's a whole bunch of women working with the demonic gatekeepers. Women, I feel, are more receptive to those workings because they're the dark feminine. So when the dark feminine gets liberated by the masculine, they're already more powerful at a faster rate because they're already in tune with it. Women can have full body orgasms. For men, it's harder. We have to do a whole bunch of breath work to stimulate and like open up our meridians in our nervous system. Whereas women, because they have periods, because they're more in tune with nature, all these things that we consider negative, like people consider negative in the physical, are actually all these spiritual things that awaken and upgrade women at a faster rate. So that's why when they start to work with these beings, they evolve at a faster rate than maybe the masculine, you could say. But the masculine is also meant to raise them up at a faster rate because they are more in tune. So if we can raise up the diviners or the women first, or I mean, okay, if the man can go through hell, and this is also the symbolism of the raising of the bride, right? If the man can go through hell for the woman, then it's once he gets out of hell or past the abyss and he's doing his initiations into Thamael, um, through the qliphothic tree. Through the qliphothic tree, if a man can get up to at least here and then go to Satarael, Gagael, it's about these spheres into this sphere that you would then meet your bride and then you would raise your bride, right? So a woman is somewhere maybe here, maybe here, maybe about to cross here, and then she would actually be aligned to her masculine if it's a woman, and then in time for her to be raised through the abyss or to cross the abyss. If it's done successful, then you would finish your trials as a masculine at Thamael, laying down the throne of Hecate into this reality. And then you would your soul would then ascend and go through the qliphothic veils back into source reality, which is where Hecate is from. She is from source. She's a being of source. That's why she is trying to liberate you and bring you back to source. If you dissolve your ego, if you let go of everything. We were talking about yesterday. Mark Allen Smith also had a podcast. TamaRa, shout out to TamaRa, Mastering Spirit TamaRa. She also she was watching it and she was telling me that you have like a lot of people don't like they come to this path to make money or for unjust reasons, right? To control people or to and then like most people are like to control people to get money. What? I haven't even tried to do either of those and I don't get either of those. And then it's just like, yeah, because you are just. You know what I mean? Like there's people in the especially in the past that were more corrupt by their path. Maybe they had a really fucked up childhood, so they brought it into magic and then they got into the darkness and didn't do shadow work and then they started building off a faulty foundation and then you get fucking Hitler and everyone blindly obeying like Nazi Germany and what the fuck, like things like that happen. Like Hitler was an occultist. He didn't do shadow work. He let it all go to his head. He was working with some powerful fucking beings and stuff like that. And that's why you have to ground within the occult. That's why you have to truly know yourself and not feed into other illusions. When you cross the abyss, you can't attach to anything. You have to be formless and dissolve and allow yourself to go through the trials as you must and become different beings if you need to, or to face the trials as you must. And it's formless. It's all formless. You can't attach to anything. By attaching, this is what creates your downfall. You must only understand. You must be receptive to your reality and what it's trying to tell you as you venture forward through the darkness. Your feeling will guide you. If you feel good, then that means you're achieving success. If you feel bad, then that means people get sad when they feel bad, but you just need to course correct. That's all it is. You just need to shift timelines, right? Shift to a new timeline. If you don't like the timeline you're living, then shift into a new one. I will be giving techniques on how to do that a little bit later. Actually, let's go into that. Let's go into shifting timelines. Actually, so I'm gonna talk about manifesting. Well, hey, what's up, Noctis? What's up, fam? Glad you here. I see Sharky's here. Philip, what's up, fam? Um, what's up, Marcus? Rourke, Rourke. MMOs, yeah, dude. You can use MMOs for archetype magic. That's so beautiful, Mark. Mark, that's so beautiful. Hecate is lighting the way. Yes, you understand. That's my boy, Mark. That book's only like it's only like $100 for the book too. So honestly, bro, pick it up. Even if it's like 130 or $200, pick it up. All of those were designated. Go watch Mark Allen Smith's podcast as well. All books were designated to the users by Sephirons. When Mark was doing all of these rituals and these channelings, a whole bunch of flashes were going through his mind of where the book was being sent, everywhere that it was being sent. It's meant to find certain people. So you might be meant for the book. Just throwing it out there. That's really good, Nathan. Warhammer has Belial in it, I believe. It has a few different beings. Um, so let's do breath work, guys. Let's do breath work and then we're gonna talk about how we shift into a different timeline or into a new timeline. Belak. Yeah, Bellacore. Yeah. That's because I kept getting brought back to Warhammer whenever I look up Belial, and I was like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, you see what I did? Well, Belial's always like, yeah, you see what I did? Like, okay. So let's put in the guides are wanting me to do it, guys. So we're doing a 222, 222 for push-ups, 222 for breath work. If you want to do breath work and push-ups, put a 222 out there. TamaRa, you better do 20 squats. So I'm gonna do 50. I'm gonna do 50. Okay, again, squats. Ayla, what's up, fam? Welcome to the building. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 people so far for breath work. That's a good number. So squats again, like this. Squats aren't that hard. But the thing is, it puts a burn if you do enough. So I'm gonna do hey, what's up, Noctis? Glad to see you here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 people. That's a really good number, guys. That's okay. I'm gonna go do 50. See you guys soon. 1 second. Okay, I'm done too. Okay, put a 111 when you get back, so we know you guys are ready for breath work. Okay. Danielle, I don't need tarot cards. I'm just gonna divine into your situation for you before we do breath work. But actually, wait, Danielle, I'll pull a tarot card for you, but you got to do breath work with us. If you do breath work with us, before the breath work, ask yourself what you need to know. This will awaken your intuition, and then as you do the breath work, you will naturally know what you need to do, and then start to follow that feeling every day, and it will guide you. So trust in yourself, Danielle. Sharky, trust in yourself, Sharky. Trust in the path, trust your journey, right? Because that's what it's for. Maybe you get the job, maybe you don't. It's okay. There's always going to be another job, and maybe it's just to show you something. Everything will align for you as long as you choose to follow the path. Don't don't be stressed. Don't have doubt. Just have joy, have like wonder for the path. Like what if I don't get this job, what job can I get? Look at it in a very positive way. What job can I get? Maybe you're meant for something else, but also maybe you are meant to be there. So, with that, guys, we're all going to go into breath work. We're going to visualize and imagine the violet flame dragons, and we're going to try to feel it. The violet flame cleansing our energy, cleansing our aura, cleansing our I don't go by the chakras, but cleansing our energetic system. For me, it's unified. I embrace the unification of it. I think that that's what happens at the end of the day when you do enough energy work is just they just unify. Okay. So Danielle, do the breath work, and then you'll know where to go after that, and we'll pull a tarot card. We'll pull a tarot card for you, and then I'll say a little bit for you, and then from that you'll know where you're meant to go. but let's do the breath work. So, and then shift the violet flame into a rainbow and then into a gold flame. So, and okay, so gold, rainbow, violet. Violet, gold, violet, rainbow, gold. Feel the gold filling into your bloodstream. Feel the gold dragon all around you. Feel two diamond dragons rotating upwards as a DNA strand, empowering you and raising your vibration. And if you wish afterwards, you can turn it into a black flame and then ignite the black flame, your endless truths, with the black dragons. So let us embrace the breath work now. You are trying to imagine and connect your imagination with your feeling of the breath work.
Do you want to change how you're feeling? Do you want to be less stressed or worried? You want to be more motivated?
We already are. We already are.
Welcome. I'm Shiva Rasa. This is a return to sound guided breathwork meditation. Find a comfortable place to relax. You can sit, lay down, wherever you are. Allow yourself to relax and close your eyes.
Violet flame.
It's time to return to sound and return to the power of your breath. Are you ready? Here we go. Round number 1. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Find your rhythm with the breath. In, out. In, out. In, out. Nice, deep, circular breaths. Out. In, out. In, out. In, out. No pause between the breath. Keep going. You're almost there. 10 more. 5 more. 1, full inhale, and on the exhale, stop. Hold the breath for 60 seconds, starting now. Be here now. Notice your heart beating. Slow it down. Allow this energy to flow throughout your body. From the tip of your head down to your toes. You are almost there. Deep inhale in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and sustain for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let go. Round number 2. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Find your rhythm with the breath. In, out. fear. In, out, in, out. Imagine a circular disc moving in and out, in and out. No pause between the breath. In, out. You're almost there. 10 more. 5 more. Last one. Full inhale, and on the exhale, stop. Hold the breath for 90 seconds, starting now. Feel. Become the observer. Notice the blood pumping through your veins. If you feel lightheaded or tingling sensations in your body, that's perfectly normal. Your body is alkalizing. Your cells recalibrating. Let this energy circulate. You're almost there. Deep inhale in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and sustain for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Release. Final round. Back to your flow. Nice, deep, circular breaths. In, out, in, out. Each breath fortifying your body with power and strength. Inhale power. Exhale fear. Keep going. Give these last breaths all you've got. Ten more. Stay in this. Five more. Last breath, full inhale, and on the exhale, stop. Hold the breath for 90 seconds, starting now. Observe. Feel the energy in your body. The power that creates worlds flowing through you. Allow it to circulate, bringing balance and alignment. Dormant codes of intelligence in your DNA activate. You're almost there. Deep inhale in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and sustain for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Release. Allow your breathing to return to normal. Stay in this space for just a few more moments. Be still and know this is your natural state, one of absolute well-being. Relax and enjoy the unfolding.
Okay, so how did you guys feel with that? Okay, talking to a client, guys. I felt high. I felt so high. I felt like I was peeling back the layers of reality. Like it was I was like, whoa, moment to moment, it was like things were like just coming undone that That's what the ego is. It's all these like locks and chains in your mind that once you do breath work, it starts to uncover all of that. It starts to unlock everything. Like you're not so tense. Your nervous system, right? Your nervous system, your mind is locked in. The ego is tied into the nervous system. So when you are locked into your mind, when in a sense like literally locked into your mind, that's what the ego is. It's a lock onto your mind. And when you do breath work, you actually start to liberate your nervous system, feeling less stressed, right? Like Sharky said, Danielle Sharky, like Sharky said, you feel calmer. She felt calmer, right? So when we feel calm, we don't feel tense. So it's about releasing it's about releasing all of that energy. One moment. One moment. So I'm gonna do a reading for Miss Impatient. Impatient. No, I'm joking. But we can all learn to discipline ourselves. Okay, Sharky, what is your job gonna be? Ooh, ooh, I like this. Sharky, you got pleasure. Is that the? Oh no, I meant in general. I was asking like spirit. So the thing you got pleasure. So you're gonna have a pretty like not a luxurious job, but you're gonna have a job that's pretty cozy. It's funny that you say bagger. So you're trying to be a bagger, I assume. I was a bagger at Vaughn's. I was a bagger at Vaughn's for like 9 months. That was actually my first job. Um, then I also worked at Kohl's. Up front at the POS system. Oh my god, my days in Kohl's. I'm not even gonna fucking talk about that. Gang stalking times 1,000. People would talk shit about me all the time. Some lady came up to me. She's like, "Oh, so I heard you had a kid," and I was like, "Bitch, I've never fucking talked to you before. What the fuck are you saying?" Like, it's so people would talk about me behind my back, but yet no one ever asked me, "How was your day, O'Shea? How are you doing? Are you doing okay? Are you fine? Do you have a kid? Do you love life?" People are so willing to talk shit about people, but they don't even ask how they're doing. That's why I wanted to liberate myself from a slave job, from a 9 to 5. Because for myself, I was tired of just people always talking shit about me. I'm just a kind, noble, humble person just trying to help people. And then everyone just bark, 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 bark behind my back and stuff. It's like high school. No one ever grows up. And it's really funny because a lot of the people that talk shit about me were just alcoholics that were hung over every fucking night from the bar. So I do everything for them, and then I'd literally do everything for them. I'd be like, "Hey, do you want me to go put your like coat thing hangers away and shit?" And they'd be like, "Yeah." And the thing is, I did so much work that I outshined them that they just then talk shit about me. So just letting you know, like look for that kind of stuff at your work, because then you're seeing the matrix. You're seeing how people act. Don't get like mad. You just like, what's the word, pity them. What is it, like they're just sad and pathetic. They're just weak human beings. Like they're 36 talking about a 20-year-old. What the fuck is wrong with them? They have no fucking life. Get a fucking life. um So the thing is, your job's going to be pretty good. I assume this is your first job. So your job's going to be pretty good straight off the bat. I can feel that you were guided to this job. You were led to this job. So it is showing you your path. The fact that we're even talking right now, like I was a bagger, you're becoming a you're becoming a bagger. I hit my keyboard. That shows that we're on a similar path, right? I know a few other people that were also baggers. So I assume Lucifer probably led me to Vaughn's. Right? And as I said, right, as I say that, you also got satiety, which this means flowing. You're flowing with the tree of life right now. I would recommend embracing the tree of life, the Kabbalistic tree. You'd gain a lot of energy from that. You'd gain a lot of knowledge and wisdom. And then this is also the Sun card. So Lucifer is with you, guiding you through your trials. I would recommend watching Eli Mercury's channel, or his name's Eli Aaron, also on YouTube. He was about 19. I think you're like, I'm not gonna say your age, but you guys are very similar in age. You literally got satiety again. I literally just shuffled the deck. So the thing is, you should embrace the Sephirothic tree. That's what Lucifer's telling me. You should embrace the Sephiroth. Prepare for your journey. Prepare for your journey, Sharky. Your journey into the underworld. You got the Moon card. Embrace your emotions, and then embrace your skills and abilities. Oh, sorry, it's in reverse. You haven't been embracing your skills or your abilities. So what you should do right now to turn this right side up is to start working on your art, start working on, if you do music, start writing down things, start journaling, try to plan your life out, right? You can automatic, or they're telling me a good ability that you have is automatic writing. Yep. Okay. Last card, the Magician card. You have automatic writing. That is your magic ability. You have the ability. Yeah, you have the ability to draw or write new realities. So you're actually a really powerful creator. Don't even try to focus on the fucking muggle job. I'm being serious, Danielle. Or Danielle. Yeah, Danielle. Sharky. I'm being serious, Sharky. What you should do the best you can at your muggle job, and then go home and just draw for 2 hours every night. Just go home and draw after your job. I don't care if you get off at 10, 6, just go home and draw. If imagine if you drew every day you worked, say you work 360 days, right? That's 360 drawings. That's 360 at least attempts, or do you get what I mean? Like when you discipline yourself to not just be a slave, but you discipline yourself to be an artist, you can master your craft in the time it takes to like master your slave job. Do you want to master your slave job and oh yes boss. Oh yes boss. Like, or do you want to master your art and be like, hey Lucifer, look at this motherfucking painting I did. Look at this oil painting. This shit's fucking dope, right? Sell it for like $2,000. Which one do you want to embrace? Do you want to embrace being an artist or a bagger? You can be both in the beginning, but you have to choose one at the end of the day. That's buy a Sharky. If you got a computer, buy a sketchbook. I mean, I'm so sorry. You said you were going to buy a sketchbook as well. When you work this job, I would recommend buying a tablet, a drawing tablet, right? Maybe with your first paycheck, it's like what, $300, $500, $700, whatever you first do, invest in your art. So yeah, right now buy a nice sketchbook. And then when you start working, you should buy a digital like tablet for like what, $300. You can get a nice ass one. If you want, I can link you one because I also do art. And there's a certain one that I wanted, and it's like $300, $400. It's really not that bad. And you could even start doing commissions for people, right? So imagine now you're starting to draw every night, and then someone randomly messages you on Instagram because you made an art Instagram, and then okay, I've seen some dope shit on the phone. So yeah, you can even do commissions on your phone, or if you got an iPad or whatever. I'm just saying that you can monetize your art. Some generic tablets with a pen work. Yes. At the end of the day, keep it simple though and stuff like that. But yeah, you can also get a normal one. Oh, stylus even better. Yeah, but again, so embrace the magician. First, we are the drone working a 9 to 5, slaving, and that was really, hey, that's wisdom, wise soul, by the way. That's wisdom, Nathan. First, we are the drone slaving away at our day job, right? And then as we shift, we start to realize, okay, I can create art. Okay, so I start to see, do you want to create art? No, I just want to work my slave job and be a slave. Okay, he doesn't want to create art. Okay, I'm gonna start painting, right? So you start painting, making music, doing art, and then you wake up to the artist role. These are the 4 archetypes of, you could say, waking up, or of the hero's journey, I guess you could say. We're the drone, then we wake up into the artist, and then from the artist we realize we can transmute energy. Wow, I painted this picture, I feel so good. You literally feel so good, it's worth, some random person says, I'll pay you $2,000 for that. Wow, they'll pay me $2,000. Wow, that $2,000 changed my life. I now can pay rent all from painting something, right? The alchemist now became the magician. The artist became the alchemist, transmuted their feeling into, they created something, they drew down from the imagination something, created it, and then through feeling, then magnetized and sent it out into the universe. We might attach to an art piece, but we can make art whenever we want. There's some tribes that literally will make art and then just throw it off a fucking cliff to give as a sacrifice to their gods. So if you could make art and someone paid you appropriately for it, even if you liked that piece, it's still, but some pieces you should keep to your soul. But yeah, embrace your skills and abilities. Embrace the weapon of the soul in which you came with. So this fucking satiety card keeps coming up. Oh my god, we'll put that as the card of the day. So I don't know. I actually don't know what post crossing is. So now we're gonna get into, it's actually 111. So we're gonna get into simulation theory. And that's so funny. As we get into simulation theory, the Fool card appeared. So right now, let's look at as if we are the Fool. We have stripped away our whole reality. I'm now going into a lecture portion of this stream. As we've stripped away our reality, we've became the Fool. This is so funny. We just drew. I literally foresaw the magician card being drawn. So this is coming. Oh my gosh. And then we got fortune. Right side up or upside down? Let me see. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, make your own postcards. So as we strip away that which we thought was reality, we have removed all illusions. We've removed all programming. We've removed all blockages, right? We've dissolved all illusions. From this moment forward, we are moving into truth. May we embrace the truth of ourself. What I speak is my truth. It is what I know. You may take with you the things that I know. This is what I know. Add on your own pieces to the puzzle. Add on your own. This is merely a door. This is how I see the door. The door is the same for everybody. You can either walk through the door or not. We walk through the door to manifest and create our greatest reality. We have been given the keys by Hecate, the keys to better embrace the nature of reality and follow the path in which we are meant. So as we go forward, we open the door to a new reality where we are now understanding this matrix for what it is through the quantum realms of this reality. We pulled abundance upside down. So the thing is, it's a mindset. So I pulled these cards to express what I'm going to talk about. And the fact that we pulled the magician card, it goes abundance upside down into peace, into the magician card, and then fortune upside down. So right now we do not have the mindset to attract abundance. I'm assuming a lot of us, maybe we don't have the mindset exactly to attract exactly what we desire. I'm going to give you guys the keys to attract what you desire. First, you must understand the foundation of this reality and this world. Everything relies off of energy. Everything is energy. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. Nothing rests. Everything vibrates. So it's from understanding the law of vibration that once we become that which we seek, we understand and know that we already are. So if you are seeking and searching endlessly for the reality in which you desire, you will never find it. You must feel into being this reality. You must know this reality as already existing. And then from that you shift to that timeline. You shift to that timeline in which you desire through affirming it as already true, through assumption. Assume the reality in which you desire into being. From this, you've already created your empire. Assume your empire into being under the will of Hecate. Embrace that which you're creating. Embrace that which you are becoming, because if you embrace within the now that which you already are, you have always been. You have always been. You never needed to seek. You never needed to go outside yourself to know who you are. Know thyself. And with this, you will know your path and your purpose. This is what it is to embrace, shape, and create destiny. Destiny is all around you. People ever endlessly asking, what is my path? What is my purpose? It is whatever path you are walking right now and in this moment. You must take the steps to move forward with your purpose. You can't always just wait for life to come to you. Yes, sometimes a time of waiting, a time of processing is needed, but it's just as much you need to do the work. The more that you do the work, it is as a bridge into darkness that you are creating, where once you realize where you are going, more and more of the journey, more and more of the vision is already created. The more that you can see, the more that you can divine into your reality and your future with clarity, the more that you become. The more that you become, you already are. So I did today I did a manifestation thing, and I recommend that you guys do it. So I got this from a channel called Elmer. I forgot his name. It's Elmer something, but look up just Elmer and then Law of Assumption. And he this was a manifestation. This was a manifestation trick that he was talking about, but this is what I wrote. Oh, wait one second. Also, talking about timelines, your timeline is your destiny. By shifting into the timeline in which you desire, that's embracing your destiny. That's creating your empire. You know that you are following the right path because you feel good. It's your feeling that is guiding you through your reality. When you feel good, look, imagine this path, and this path. That one feels scary. Okay, I'm not going to go there. Okay, this one feels a little bit better. Oh, it's this one. This is the path. That's your intuition. There's 3 paths. I could have chose one out of the 3, and I chose the one that felt the best to me. Not just it's like a woman. It's like, yeah, it might be a hot woman, right? So there's 3 women, right? She's hot. She's a 10 but has a lot of red flags. And then maybe this one is this is the right one. There is no good or bad. There just is. And then if you're Buddhist, you kind of understand that it's the one that just is, the calmness within the storm of love and passion and desire, that's the one. You know the path you're meant to walk. You know your purpose. You know who you're meant to love. You already know who you're meant to be with. You already know what you're meant to do. Now it's about following that path and doing the work this creates a timeline. When you do the work, you are creating the timeline. There's a whole bunch of people that don't want to do the work, and then they complain about a shitty fucking timeline. Oh, I'm depressed, so why would I do push-ups? Why would I exercise? Why would I do better for myself? I'm depressed. I'm depressed. I'm depressed. And it's like you are creating a timeline of depression by doing that. The thing is, you're not depressed because you're not depressed. You're not depressed. You're living a shitty life and you think that you're depressed. You think that you are depressed. Okay, sorry, one sec. Once you remove depression and you take that out of the picture and you look at your life and what you need to do, depression is merely a thermometer showing you something. So when you understand that it's showing you something, that means you need to get the fuck up and start to do the work to show you that you need to align to a better path. Depression is going to tell your mind, or you know what I mean? What you think is depression is going to tell your mind, stop, don't move forward, right? The thing is, if you push past that, you're now growing a muscle. You are now growing discipline. When you discipline yourself, you can't be depressed. I wake up and I do the work. Oh, I don't want to get on live today. I don't want to get on. I'm still on live. I still came forward to bring this knowledge and this information. Thank you, TamaRa. This is great. Love this information. Thank you, TamaRa. And that's because that's my will. That's my purpose. I let my purpose override my depression. I don't care how I feel because I know that I have a purpose. I know that I have to move forward. I know that I still have to do the work. I still have to do my job. I still have to provide for my family. I still have to grow. I still have to ascend. I have to get the six pack. I have to get the supercar. I gotta make the money. You know what I mean? You got to do these things because that is life. If you fall behind, you will be left behind. If you fall behind, you will be left behind. That's a sad reality about life. I don't hate the player, I hate the game. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that. I fell behind because I had comfort. And then the moment that I realized, oh, no one is there to save me. No one's going to help me. No one's going to pull me out of my addiction. No one's going to resurrect me when I die. No one is there to help me or save me or pull me out of this in any way whatsoever, except for myself. I have to do the breath work. I have to do the push-ups. I have to do the work. People are lazy. They always want other people to do the work and make their life better, but no one's going to make your life better. No one's going to get you pussy. No one's going to buy you a car. No one's going to just give you a job or give you money. So let's go back to the manifestation. I feel that that's a saying. Thank you for quoting me, TamaRa. I feel that that's a saying. I'm not exactly sure because I heard someone say something similar to it, and I think that Domix said something like that, but he said something in a little bit different in a phrase. But I need to go back to actually fully understand that. But thank you for that. So this is what I wrote. Okay. This is how you could actually manifest and take a hold of the simulation. So Neville Goddard would always talk about seeing a pink elephant. He said, don't see a pink elephant. Don't see a pink elephant. Don't imagine it. Don't imagine it. Stop imagining the pink elephant. Don't imagine the pink elephant. Stop imagining the pink. You saw the pink elephant. I know you saw the pink elephant. Put 111 if you saw the pink elephant, guys. I know you saw the pink elephant. Pink elephant, right? This proved a powerful method in manifesting that the mind wants to manifest the negative. So if I say, I don't want to see a pink elephant now appear in head. Why does pink elephant appear in head? I don't actually know why. So, but as I started to understand why, I started to see that we can use this tool to as well manifest. I got the idea from a video by Elmer on YouTube. Again, look up affirmation Elmer. and he took it a little bit from Tesla, so it's already a manifestation tool that others have used. I'm just tapping into it. It's called the 369 method. 369. From writing something out 3 times in the morning, six times in the noon, and then 9 times at night, we can actually manifest our reality. So what you do is you write I will not or I do not. So I wrote I do not want $10,000 work weeks because I already have $10,000 work weeks, right? I do not want $10,000 work weeks because I already have $10,000 work weeks. This is something that I've been trying to manifest, and I kept writing, I have $10,000 work weeks. I have 10,000, and I realized I was really pushing away the abundance because I wasn't utilizing how the mind actually works. The mind is very chaotic. It talks in symbolisms. When I say I do not want this to happen, then it will happen, right? And then when I say I do want this to happen, then it doesn't happen. So this is a really good way to trick your mind. So write that 3 times right now, and then do it 6 times a few hours from now, and then do it 9 times after that. Or I do not want a lover because I already have a lover. You're doing negative self-talk to inject it into your subconscious because your mind will always accept the negatives. It's weird how the mind works, right? It's like it's programmed against us. So this is us learning those tricks and those hacks to take the mind back into our grasp, into our control, so that we can control our own minds, and we don't need the government to control our minds for us, because the word government means to control your mind. Government, govern mind. They're trying to govern your minds. I don't know why they're trying to govern your minds, but I'm just trying to tell you that someone's trying to govern your mind. You better take your mind into your own hand. No, yeah, got to take it into my own hand. And this is actually how you can manipulate the simulation. So when you start to do this for just 3 days, no joke, guys, this is how much I wrote for it. I recommend that you guys do this. Do it for this. So I do not, or I will not, I don't manifest $10,000 work weeks because I already have $10,000 work weeks. And then you do the work to align yourself to a $10,000 work week, to a $10,000 month. Someone might just pay you more than you're worth because you started to do this. And it doesn't have to be with money. It could be like, I don't need to cross the abyss because I already crossed it. And then even if you're not crossing the abyss, you can write that and then attune yourself to those energies. Or it's like, I've already ascended. Why would I need to ascend? I already ascended. I already am my daemon, right? So these are ways in which you can take the simulation into your own hands and then become your greatest version. So does anybody have any questions on manifestation before I go into the next topic? Okay. So right now, what you can do is structure a new timeline in which you wish to walk into. The way in which you can architect this timeline. Okay. I'll answer that in a moment, Tamara. Thank you for that. The way in which you can architect this timeline is through your frequency, through feeling your vibration, through feeling the vibration in which you desire. So everyone does it reverse. They always try to imagine things, but instead of imagining something, what you should do instead is feel, because the feeling will then create the imagination, and then you should walk into the imagination through your feeling. Feeling is more powerful than seeing. So feel to actualize what you desire into this existence. And then what that will do is vibrationally now shift you into the right timeline, where then you are raising your vibration day by day. If you follow that timeline of your purpose and your destiny, then you can't not stop raising your vibration, gaining abundance, gaining love, feeling love for yourself, meditating, discipline, right? What you're trying to do is put your life onto the right track despite how you feel. You're trying to feel good even if you feel bad. If you feel bad, this means that you're not really choosing the right timeline. There's something that you're doing that isn't aligning you to the right feeling. So it's through feeling, through breath work, that we become our greatest versions, right? We breathe into a new reality. As magicians, what we are trying to do is use our imagination, to create realities, right? Through our mind, we are feeling slash seeing different things in which we desire as an outcome. So if you can vibrationally align yourself to the outcome, you can then shift yourself into the reality that you desire as the magician. And with that, it doesn't matter your fate or your fortune, because you would be the one then creating your fortune for yourself, right? So it doesn't matter if, oh, is life out to get me? Does life hate me? That doesn't matter. If you're a magician, you should be able to take life into your own hands and transmute and create with it. And from that, embrace your true will. And then as you walk the path of your true will, awaken your daemon, and then that's what will have you become more intelligent, more magical, more whimsical. And then you know that you would have entered into your daemon because synchronicities start to happen at a faster rate. You first enter into your daemon through the Kabbalistic tree of life, and then you gain the aspect of yourself in Tiphareth, and then you go into the qliphoth, the tree of night, the night side, the tree of death, and then it would be in Thagirion that you would gain that other aspect of your daemon, and then merge these two aspects where you're starting to become your source, and then you transcend the tree and then embrace the energies of the dragon. So as a magician, we are, or a witch, a shaman, we are the ones taking life into our own hands in order to shape our destiny by creating a purpose for ourselves, or rather uncovering a purpose for ourselves. The more that we choose to uncover that which we are, we walk the path and do the work. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Corey? Okay, so I have two more questions, then I'll get to yours, Corey. What's up, fam? Glad to see you here. Glad to see you here. Bro, I'll be seeing you after this for a session. So Tamara asks, why is it easier? Hey, what's up, CJ? What's up, fam? What's up, fam? How have you been? Bro, good vibes as always. You got good vibes as always. Or you're always vibrant addition to the squad. Glad you could make it, fam. This is also a pre-prep to the ritual tonight. If anyone wants to sign up for my Patreon, I do a ritual every month for the 4th tier, and the 4th tier is $55 a month, and that's what gets you the ritual, as well as all of my live streams will be put on there, and I give you guys you could say sensitive information, or go more in depth on magic, the occult, and the things that I know. The secrets of this universe can be found on my Patreon. As well, if you do not have $55 a month, but you would like to participate in the monthly Patreon ritual that I will be doing tonight, you can PayPal me $25 and I will add your name to the ritual and you will be empowered for that month. Whether you want to get the Patreon, that's up to you, or you can also do the same thing next month. I try to let anyone in on the ritual that wants it. The reason it's 25 is so that you can get the ritual at least, and then my Patreon has all the info to create your empire and learn. And as well, I teach how to master the sephiroth, the qliphoth, the Goetia, and just understanding the occult and spiritual work overall. As well, I got services, everything listed down below. I do tarot, I do life coaching, I do occult consultations. I also do spell work and divination for people. So message me at OccultcatTv at gmail.com for any inquiry. So let's continue. Thank you, Mastering Spirit with TamaRa, for your question. Shout out to you, babe. Okay, why is it easier to manifest the opposite of what we actually want? The mind has been programmed. So the way in which you actually program your mind is through symbolisms, trauma, fear, and repetition. So the thing is, a lot of us are actually programmed to not love, right? Well, like a lot of us don't love ourselves. So if we're programmed away from that which we are, then our mind is going to have a hard time coming back to center, right? So if we don't know what love is, how do we manifest love? It's just like I have some friends that like are mean to each other and they're very passive aggressive and they think that it's a brotherly like a bro, hey bro, ha 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 ha, and then it's just why do they think that when people hurt you or call you names? I mean, again, it does make you tougher and stuff like that. But why do people think that when people make fun of you and call you names that that's a positive thing? Like, oh, you're bros because, hey, bro, you a fucking bitch, you a pussy. Like, I don't really see the need for all that stupid shit, right? But some people, they're wired like that. So they manifest in that same way. If they're told a negative thing and then transmute it into a positive, it's the same thing as reframing. So the way in which you can reframe something in your mind, say it's a future date, it's not lying to yourself, but you can say, I already have everything that I need right now and in this moment. I already have that house. I already have that watch. I already have that car. I've already ascended. I've already crossed the abyss. You know what I mean? When you have that mindset as you already doing something. Wait 1 second. Then that's how you can script and reframe it into the now. So it's like just like say you don't have something that you desire in the now, talking about it in that same way where we can use a negative to script our life in a positive way. It's the same thing with future speak. So we can pull something from the future into the now if we can get our subconscious mind to believe it. So that's also why trauma, fear, and repetition are so powerful with the subconscious mind. So it's almost like by telling ourselves we can't get it, we're traumatized a little bit to actually be aware of it. And then what we would do is then so trauma, repetition, and then everyday work on what we needed to work on, and then have a symbolism or a totem in which we're seeking. So if the symbolism is money, then it would be money, and you'd go about that path. If it was ascension, you'd go about that path. Why does the qliphoth traumatize you? It's to make you more powerful. So why are all these negative things happening to make me more powerful? Because they're negative. Because negative things empower the vampire, right? Negative things empower the vampire to ascend at a faster rate. So when we're being hit by all these things, it's only making us stronger as a being. And it's the same with manifestation. if we're telling our mind we can't do something, have you ever said to someone, or has someone ever said to you, you can't do that? And you're like, I'm gonna fucking prove you wrong. Shut the fuck up. They don't even know what the fuck they're saying. You know what I mean? It's like it makes you want to get going, kind of thing, when someone proves you wrong. Sometimes I like to even say like, oh, you can't do that to someone, just to motivate them. Like I can see it'll motivate them. So I'm like, yeah, as if you could do that. And they're like, what? Watch me. And then they do it. And I'm like, that's my boy. That's my boy. So yeah, I hope that I hope that helped. Okay, I do not need to ascend because I've already ascended. I do not need to ascend because I've already ascended. I do not need to ascend because I've already ascended. Yes, Starlight, exact yes. And then you keep doing that, and as long as you follow with the work, then that's what will align you to that reality. If you do not feel it, then it does not matter. If you don't feel that you have ascended, don't even fucking say it. But if you feel that you've ascended, like I've ascended, like it say you got some like say you got a disease or an illness and you're like, I'm gonna get over this shit. I have to get over this shit. I've already gotten over this shit, right? then then you're giving yourself, like, it's like in martial arts, when you punch you yell like ha ha, like, right? So it's like, it's that you're raising energy to fulfill a purpose. So when you raise energy and then you direct that intention of that energy towards something, that's how you can heal anything. That's how you can almost actually as well love anybody. Because if you can direct the right love or attention at someone, I guess you could say, then you can love them. And if they receive that, they can love you. If you do the same thing with abundance and wealth, if you can project the right intention into reality, then wealth and abundance will magnetize to you. It's all through feeling. Um, How do you okay, now this is so cool. Okay. How do you balance between ego and will? So wait, Corey, what do you mean by will exactly? Do you mean the will, like willpower, like, oh, I can do this, willpower, or do you mean like the will, like the true will, like kind of thing, like following your path and ego? Or how exactly do you mean? Okay, bending to, and we can actually also talk about this in our consultation after if you want to. So guys, I'm gonna be on for about since Corey's here, he said he was down to watch the live. He is a client I have after, or someone I'm talking to after. So I will give about few more minutes on this live stream, and then we're gonna get going here. So again, if you do want to hire me for any service or consultation, everything's down below. My email, occultcatTv@gmail.com. Okay, so bending to your will, following your path and manifestation. Um, balance. Okay, so the balance between the ego and the will. Okay. So from the way in which I perceive what you're asking, the mind, when we are performing magic, I'm gonna ask you a question. It's gonna be rhetorical, but you can also answer it. Anybody that wants to. Why do we go into ritual? Why do we go into ritual to perform magic? What's the difference between ritual and everyday life? There's truly no difference. The only difference is that we need the ritual, we need the silence, you could say. We need the to speak to your subconscious mind. It doesn't, I can't just say, "Oh, $10,000 please. $10,000." I can't just say that to my mind, right? The way that it speaks is symbolism, trauma, repetition, right? So if I am trying to do a magical ritual and have it inject into my subconscious mind. Exactly, you are right, intent. I like that you put intent. It's exactly that. It's the intention that we're putting into the ritual that makes it powerful, right? So it's the intention, whether it be going into ritual or going into our life. I'll have a good gym sesh. I'll have a good gym day, right? I'll have a good workout. I will master guitar. I will practice guitar for 2 hours. It's the intention of what you're going to do that creates the outcome. Why can I say I will practice 2 hours of guitar and I'll do it? And then someone will say that and they can't do it, right? Or I can go to the gym and then other people will complain about, I can't go to the gym's too hard, I'm lazy. And it's because it's the mind, it's the ego, right? You in some way haven't injected into your mind your intention or your desire in a proper manner. So once you inject within your mind your intention and that which you desire in a proper in the right way by speaking to it through symbols, right? So sigils, sigil work, like working with Lucifer, Azazel, Belial, they're sigils, right? The sigils are what remove the ego. If you've ever done a proper working and have gone really deep into trance, you actually start to see the sigil like do this, like fade in and out, and it's really powerful. And that's showing that your mind is actually going into different trance states. So your mind's actually dissolving into I think the theta gamma, it's like sinking. And from that you've now awakened or unlocked, right? You could say a new level, so you can now inject into your mind the sigil, right? Or with the sigil, you can inject the intention or just the intention, right? So if you use sigils, you can inject your intention into your subconscious mind, bypassing the ego. And that's why Lucifer, to some, is more powerful than themselves. But when you use the energies of Lucifer as a conduit through you, then it isn't exactly, is Lucifer more powerful than me? It's just you using the energy to then make change within your own mind, within your own reality. Because Lucifer is a being that helps you to remove the ego. What is the ego in magic? Limitations, doubts, right? I have a lot of clients that come to me and say, I can't hear the spirit, I can't see the spirit, I can't, all these limitations, these doubts, these worries. That's the ego talking. We have to bypass the ego. And I had to do this, guys. We all have to do this. No one's perfect. I had to do this for like a few years to get good at channeling like on and off, like nonstop. And I mean, I also have natural medium abilities. I've also had a near death, so that's all of that has heightened it even more. Um, but in a sense, all of that has removed my ego. Each experience, my death, me doing mantras, staring at sigils, right? All these are to remove the ego so that you can go within and then inject your, like you said, your intention. But you have to remove the ego mind. You have to dissolve it. How do you do this? Breath work, intention. Um, yeah, you have to intend to kind of like dissolve the ego and be okay with it, to detach from it. Uh, so once you do that, then you can inject your intention into your subconscious mind. The ego is the gatekeeper between your mind and your subconscious. Once you appease the ego and you can get it to dissolve or fade away a little bit, then that's when you can say, I am a millionaire. And then it will just start to manifest, because the thing is, you're injecting it into your subconscious. If it doesn't hit the subconscious, it's not a reality. That's why we have to use our feeling. We have to feel, and then the feeling releases your nervous system, and then that allows you to imagine a new reality, not hooked into your ego. If you perceive yourself as just the ego, this means you haven't detached to be the observer. You must be the observer, and then you must be nothingness or everything in the all, and then that will dissolve yourself. This is something that's at the crossing of the abyss as well. At the at the crossing, you must let go of your sense of self or your ego in order to even transcend to the next level of the upper triangle or spheres. So we're gonna so we got about 6 people in here. If you guys, hey Corey, if you're down for breath work, we can do breath work. We can all do breath work together, and then I'm gonna get off. Philip, I don't know if you're saying perfect timing like you just got here, bro. We're about to do breath work and then get off. Anyone that wants to do breath work, 111. I gotta meet with client after this, guys. So if you guys want to sink in, let's do breath work and then I'm gonna head out. Bro, you can breathe with the cat. Yeah, but you gotta, bro, breathe for your cat, man. You gotta breathe for your cat.
Welcome. I'm Shiva Rasa. This is a return to sound guided breathwork meditation. Find a comfortable place to relax. You can sit, lay down, wherever you are. Allow yourself to relax and close your eyes. It's time to return to sound and return to the power of your breath. Are you ready? Here we go. Round number 1. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Find your rhythm with the breath. In, out, in, out, in, out. Nice, deep, circular breaths. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. No pause between the breath. Keep going. You're almost there. Last one, full inhale, and on the exhale, stop. Hold the breath for 60 seconds, starting now. Be here now. Notice your heart beating. Slow it down. Allow this energy to flow throughout your body. From the tip of your head down to your toes. You are almost there. Deep inhale in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and sustain for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let go. Round number 2. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Find your rhythm with the breath. In, out, in, out. Inhale love, exhale fear. In, out, in, out. Imagine a circular disc moving in and out, in and out. No pause between the breath. In, out. You're almost there. 10 more. 5 more. Last one. Full inhale, and on the exhale, stop. Hold the breath for 90 seconds, starting now. Feel. Become the observer. Notice the blood pumping through your veins. If you feel lightheaded or tingling sensations in your body, that's perfectly normal. Your body is alkalizing. Your cells recalibrating. Let this energy circulate. You're almost there. Deep inhale in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and sustain for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Release. Final round. Back into your flow. Nice, deep, circular breaths. In, out, in, out. Each breath fortifying your body with power and strength. Inhale power. Exhale fear. Keep going. Give these last breaths all you've got. Ten more. Stay in this. Five more. Last breath, full inhale, and on the exhale, stop. Hold the breath for 90 seconds, starting now. Observe. Feel the energy in your body. The power that creates worlds flowing through you. Allow it to circulate, bringing balance and alignment. Dormant codes of intelligence in your DNA activate. You're almost there. Deep inhale in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and sustain for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Release. Allow your breathing to return to normal. Stay in this space for just a few more moments. Be still and know this is your natural state, one of absolute well-being. Relax and enjoy the unfolding.
Okay, cool. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. What's up, dirty filthy money? Welcome fam. Okay, so I actually gotta get off for a client, but I will be back on at 8 tonight. So catch me then. Glad you at least caught the live stream, Dirty Filthy Money. I'm glad the kitten enjoyed that. Sleeping now. Hey, that's what's up. Why Soul? Glad you guys enjoyed that. Have a good day, guys. Have a good one. If you would like to sign up for the Patreon, I am doing a ritual for my 4th tier members tonight for anyone that wants to sign up. As well, if you look down below, it's $25 if you want to be a part of the ritual, which I will be opening up the way for you for the whole month. It's only $25. The only thing is you don't get the Patreon information or the Patreon subscription. You're paying for just the ritual if you choose to do that. As well, if you wish to hire me for consultations, spellwork, divination, tarot, all that stuff's down below. Hit me up at OccultcatTv@gmail.com. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Peace. I'm out. Have a good one. It's OccultcatTv. You guys got this. Go. Stay studying. Stay meditating. Stay educated. Stay elevating. Most importantly, stay hydrated, guys. You got this. Beautiful vibes. Have a good one.